Good morning, y'all. Problem of the day 77. I am in engagement training with Miss Kaiser. Be very good to Miss Cantrell. Make sure you keep my room clean. Let's get started. These were word problems. I hope you either wrote only what's important or you chose to draw a picture, and either would have been okay. Number 36 says the hypotenuse of a right triangle is 5 centimeters. So I'm going to draw myself a right triangle. I'm going to label my hypotenuse that I know is across from the right angle. It does not touch the right angle in any way. The lengths of both legs are equal. So I don't know what this is, and I don't know what this is. Find the lengths of the legs round to the nearest tenth. This one was a little tough. I do not know either of my legs, but I know they're the same. I'm still going to use the Pythagorean theorem. X squared plus x squared equals 5 squared. Now when I think about putting these two x's together, I know they have a value of 1. So 1 plus 1 is 2x squared, and 5 squared is 25. Now this is kind of more like an equation. I have to separate the 2 away from the x squared. So in order to do that, I'm going to divide it. X squared equals 25 divided by 2 is 12.5. And then in order to figure out what 12.5 is going to be, to go from x squared to just x, I take the square root. And it says round to the nearest tenth. I get x equals 3.5. Number 37 says a tree forms a right angle with the ground. So here is my tree. And it forms a right angle with the ground. Here's my right angle. If you place the base of a 12-foot ladder, 12 foot, 3 feet from the tree, how high up the tree will it reach? So I am solving for a leg. A squared plus 3 squared equals 12 squared, because I know my ladder has to be my hypotenuse. A squared plus 9 equals 144. I need to inverse the 9. A squared equals 144 minus 9 is 135. A is the square root of that 135. If I round to the nearest tenth, A is going to equal 11.6, or A is about 12 if I round. Now, I would never say to round this one because we know the hypotenuse should be longer. Well, it is. It's 4/10 longer. But if you round, it appears to be equal, and that cannot be a true statement. Alright, last one, number 38. Your school has a small triangular-shaped garden on the grounds of the school. The sides are 4.5, 6, and 7.5 feet long. Is this garden shaped like a right triangle? The key word there was right triangle, so I hope you used the converse. We're trying to say, does a squared plus b squared equal c squared? We don't know. I know c has to be my longest one. So I'm just going to fill in 4.5 squared plus 6 squared equals 7.5 squared. This side is going to be 56.25, and 7.5 squared is 56.25. It says explain and I'm going to say yes. The converse of the Pythagorean theorem is true, because they are equal to each other. And I hope your writing looks just a little bit better than mine. Alright, work really good on your work today, and I will see you tomorrow.